Hey everybody, I'm back. I have the all clear for my shoulder. I start actual physical therapy on Monday, so yay. But I'm super excited to be back in the shop. I'm going to start with a real small, simple project just to kind of get my feet wet again and make sure I don't, do anything stupid and hurt myself. So I have a piece of box elder here, and we're going to make us some little fungi and maybe look at dyeing it with some interesting things. Because this particular piece of box elder is already faded pretty good. You can see I had a crack in there that I split off. I do have, so this started as a single piece, and then I just put a tenon on both ends and cut it in half. This has a little crack here, but this is going to be the base of the mushroom, and this will be the cap. So that's going to get turned down. And as we get in further, if I think I need it, I'll add some, maybe we'll just add some CA glue right off the get-go, strictly on account of. So I saw a little video from Starbond on basically pre-treating your workpiece with the accelerator, and then that helps keep it from dripping or running where you don't want it. It kind of helps it set. I don't think I really need to do that here because it should just sort of sit down in that crack, and hopefully it's not going to get down into the jaws. I don't think that the crack goes that far, so I'm just going to add a touch and let it just run down in this crack. I don't think it's going to be a problem, but you know what? We'll just make sure that we have a little extra insurance. This is in there. We'll just make sure that's not it. Other way, ding dong. It's been a long time. 7 weeks since I've been at the lathe. That's too long. First thing is going to be to just screw this back up. Okay. Now we're going to try something a little funky. I'm going to get a 1 pound cut of shellac and squirt a little in there. Get it all over everything. Because that's how I do. Then I'm going to take some food coloring. This is just regular food coloring. And I'm going to try to make purple in the shellac. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However many that is. This looks kind of chunky, doesn't it? Probably a better container, a smaller container would have worked better for this, but this is what I have handy. And I'm splashing it all over because that's what I do. Let's make a mess in all things. 1 drop of blue. Let's see if that gives us purple yet. Oof. Wow. Look how dark that went. It's kind of I don't even know what color that is. But we're going to find out. I might actually put a little more shellac in there just to thin it out some. Well, that looks like it might be kind of purpley. It's kind of brown. Sort of purple. Might actually need some more blue in there. I don't know. Because that's kind of brown. Well, it's kind of purple. Well, that does actually look kind of cool, but I'm not going to leave it alone because you know I can't. But also because this is an experiment a little bit. So I did this one with just blue mixed in with the shellac, and then I put shine juice on top of it. And so that's how that one came out. Since I didn't care for the way this came out mixed in the shellac, I think I'm going to mix straight pigment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think just 1 blue is supposed to make purple. This isn't very much, of course, but we'll give it a go and see what happens. That's more brown than purple, I think. It's interesting. Not purple. Okay. Now we're going to go over it with a little bit of alcohol to see if we can kind of blend it in a little better. I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of things, it's not a bad mushroom color, but, you know, it just wasn't really what I was after. Okay. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, that was still 5. And 1. And 1, 2. And mix. Actually, let's go more alcohol. That might be part of the problem when you're making this with food coloring. You're mixing it in with frosting or whatever. Yeah, it's brown. It's not purple. All right, I'm going to do one more time and do I'm going to do 2 of those. And 1 blue and some alcohol. Mix, mix, mix. That's kind of interesting. It's like green. It's not really purple at all, but it's kind of cool. Some of this color is probably still going to pull off with the shellac and whatever else I decide to put on it. I might do this with some sanding paste after I put a coat of shellac on. I'm surprised I'm not getting a whole lot back on the paper towel with the sanding paste, which is good. I guess maybe that shellac did help seal it some. It's a little splotchy, but I really think that that's mostly a product of this box elder, which is really a soft wood. And then you have the areas where there's some pigment. You know, I definitely got more in some spots, but you know, it's supposed to look natural, and mushrooms are all kind of funky. So, I'm gonna wipe this off again with denatured alcohol because I'm gonna try the shine juice on this, which is a friction polish. And sometimes those do not play nice if there's any kind of oil. And I'll see I'm still getting color off, which is all right. But anyway, this will hopefully make it so that the shine juice will adhere and do what it's supposed to do. It's been a long time since I've used shine juice, and I've mostly forgotten how to apply it. Alright. Now, the shine juice does have oiled linseed oil in it. When you're done with them, the rags are mostly dry, but I always unfold them and lay them out so they can dry completely. Like this one's still a little wet, because you don't want any spontaneous combustion going on in the shop. So, do be careful with anything that's got a drying oil in it. And that includes tongue oil, linseed oil. Oh my goodness, my thumb. It looks like I bashed my thumb. Apparently my glove didn't work. Whoops, that ain't never gonna come out, is it? Oh well. Alright, so I'm gonna just call that good, quit messing with it. It's pretty cool. And part this off. We'll just break it off and take it off later with there. That's fine. Can't really see this guy very good. I got this shine juice much shinier. Bailey wanted to show you guys how he calls the pack together for the afternoon smoothie. I have turned the volume down some, but do be aware